Duke Jackson back at it again with another live stream, man. It's the last one of the month. Thank you, brothers, for being here. I really, really appreciate everybody in the building. Come in the building and hit the like button. And today, man, we got a really special brother. He's not really a YouTuber yet. We're trying to hopefully to get him on the YouTube and build his platform. But he is the owner and the operator of the Fuck Child Support page on Facebook. Over 122,000 people that follow the page. They got a really good following on the Instagram with over 5,000, 5,500 subscribers, something like that. And I'm here with Mr. Palmer, the owner and operator of the Fuck Child Support Facebook page. And we're here today to talk about women are using child support as an advantage over men. Welcome to the show, my brother. How you doing?
Hey, brother, how you doing? I appreciate you having me on here.
No problem, no problem. Tell the people a little bit about yourself, brother.
Okay, well, I'm a Chicago native, born and raised Chicago, Illinois. I'm 41 years old. My birthday was on the 15th of March. Hey, man, I always believe in do for self. You know what I'm saying? Go out and get it. Don't wait for no handouts and everything. I'm also, you know what I'm saying, a male. You know what I mean? Red pill, alpha. I'm just another man in the wind trying to survive, bro. Truthfully.
Okay. All right, all right. And a lot of people do know you, man. Jab, a lot of people know you in the shy. A lot of people know you about from your work, from what you do on the Fuck Child Support page. Tell me, man, why did you start this page, man? The F Child Support. Why did you start this?
The reason why I started the F Child Support page because when I was coming up, I was brought up with my mom and dad, and my dad always taught me to be a free thinker. You know what I mean? And he always taught me not to go along, to get along. Well, it's society that if you was paying child support, you would consider a deadbeat. But I didn't, I'm a kid. I didn't entertain all that. But as time went on, getting older, I'm realizing why is all these men on child support? Why is I'm seeing good fathers, relatives and friends, and they fathers on child support. They're in their kids' lives, and they paying child support. They don't have no custody. They see them sometimes, or see them when they can. And I realized that the government is full of BS because they use men to gain money. It's a corporation, man. $51 billion corporation. And I realized they look out for these baby mama terrorists. I call them baby mama terrorists.
Okay.
A baby mama terrorist is one who terrorizes good fathers for being in their child's lives. And there's plenty of those who run to the courts. Plenty of that the first thing they say is restrain the order. They alienate. They do anything to cause harm on their kid, anything to hurt their father. A real mother is not going to run to the courts over a failed relationship. A real mother is going to be about their child and co-parent. Mm-hmm. So it's different factors of why I made the F Child Support page, but that's one of the reasons. And the government don't give a care about the best interest of the child. There's so many non-custodial fathers, which is 85% of men versus the 15% of women who's a non-custodial and on child support, which half of them don't even pay it. So, it's all BS, bro. So
wow,
I decided
half of the women don't pay child support. That's on it.
It's 15% that's supposed to be non-custodial and pay child support. Only half of it pays it. Only half.
Wow.
And they don't make a big issue about it. I hear many fathers who got custody, sole custody, that try to get them on child support, and different judges will say, well, why would you want to do her like that? You see what she's going through, or they don't make a big deal about it. But when it comes to fathers, oh, you going to jail, you lose your license, you can't get a good job, you can't do nothing. So I decided to make this page to expose the truth that's been wanted to be told all the time, but a lot of people don't want to call it out because they don't want to be labeled anti or deadbeat or low life. But I'm like, well, I'm gonna be that low life and deadbeat. I'll be that front line, and I'm gonna call it out because this is something that's been hidden for many years that people are scared to talk about, and I want to bring this out to the forefront. Us men have to come together, be as one, and spread awareness. There's so many men out here that's lost, feel they all alone, they didn't realize that this didn't really exist with everybody else. They come on my page, they thank me, and then I expose these baby mama terrorists because that's what they are. So yeah, man. So it's deep, bro. It's real deep, man.
Okay, let me do this. Shout out to brother Fredo Knows Best. I ain't seen my brother in a minute. Thank you for $2 super chat. And Mr. Solveri, brother, man, thank you for the $100. Now that's I definitely can't squat as much as you squatting right now, and I can't even squat
either.
$100 deal, player. So
I can't either. I can't either.
I ain't gonna talk shit to him. Yeah, he wasn't there. I ain't trying to get fucked up. So shout out to
my man
for the $100, brother. I appreciate you. Let me ask you this. Because when I saw your page, man, it's funny because you knew about me, and I just got one of your page about 2 weeks ago, and I shouted your page out, and then boom, you came in a chat. And when I was on your page, I was mesmerized, bro, by the content that you have on there, with women actually telling men, like, look, nigga, I saw one video, I swear to God, this is what she said. She said, yeah, this baby that I'm holding in my arms, you're not even his real daddy. His real daddy
exactly.
And exactly. I'm gonna do a video on that. And then the other video I posted today came from your page where the chick was like, we know that we got power over you niggas. We gonna take your money, all that you gotta do, because you a broke ass nigga.
Right.
And it's just like nobody says anything about the shit. But let me kind of go back to this, man. Is this because people are like, all right, that just happens sometimes. That's not really the case all the time. What would you say to somebody who says that?
They're a damn lie. It happens all the time. But I'm gonna tell you like this: a woman and a baby mama terrorist are two different individuals.
Okay.
So I don't want nobody thinking that when I say baby mama terrorist, it's talking about all women.
Okay.
But I will tell you, a baby mama terrorist come in all forms: black, white, Hispanic, Brazilian. As that video you posted, it posted today, Somalian. It doesn't matter. It has no colors.
Mm-hmm.
A real mother and a baby mama terrorist, two different individuals, because a real woman and a real mother is not going to do the things that you see on my platform.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to get that twisted that, it's about all women's, because my mom wasn't ever like that at all.
Right.
So, but that's what a baby mama terrorist is. Just what you was just talking about. They'll have you, matter of fact, in that video, she's holding a kid that the guy thinking is his. She come out and say, this is not your kid, but the kid is in my stomach right now that you blew up. He is your kid. And as soon as he come, I'm putting you on child support. He been taking care of a kid whose actual father was in jail, and he condoned it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you need to definitely talk about that as well. Okay. It's a lot of. I got a video I posted up some days ago that I'm getting a lot of slack on, where a guy from, I guess it was South Carolina, he went over there and shot up his baby mama terrorist's house.
Right.
And because she wouldn't allow him to see his daughter because he stopped paying her bills, they broke up.
Right.
And I posted on that, and I said, I don't condone no man going to kill no baby mama terrorist. It's not worth it. I'd rather for you to wash your hands and move on. But at the same time, I don't feel sorry for her, and that's what she get. So a lot of people try to say, oh, you wrong and all that. I said, but none of y'all baby mama terrorist supporters, y'all not calling out the fact of what she did to cause this. So I don't feel sorry for her, but I don't condone it. But I don't feel sorry for it at all. You know what I'm saying? But it's real out here. Every man ain't gonna always walk away and move on. Every man ain't gonna always drop their head and keep their mouth shut. You're gonna have more murders gonna sin when these baby mama terrorists continue to do things like this, alienate their kids. Fathers love their kids, man.
Let me ask you this, because obviously you from Chicago, and while you get messages from all people, how many of these people are black? I mean, like a lot of black, because when you go live, I know you do have a lot of people following you. How many of these people would you say are black men that are on your child support page?
You know what? On a Facebook page, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's about maybe, believe it or not, it's more whites. It's if I'm going maybe it's like, I'm gonna say about between 35-40%.
Okay.
Black.
Do you think
I got a lot of white folks on there, Hispanics as well?
Do you think that black men are more affected by the child support system than other groups?
Black men are more affected because technically we really don't, you know what I'm saying, we don't have it. You know what I'm saying? We already lower the total pole. We already screwed by everything else. So yes, I believe that we get the worst. But I'll sit back and be a liar if I told you that only black people are getting this treatment, because it's a gender biased system. They don't care if you white coming in there, black, Hispanic. They don't care if you're a police officer. They don't care if you're a judge coming there for child support. You're a doctor, lawyer, you're going to get it. You come there as a man, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get screwed by the system. That's the only system that I can say is not color bias. It's straight gender bias all the way.
Let me
remember.
Go ahead,
brother.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, child support started. It was a benefit for married white women.
Okay.
For military men who went overseas and fought and never came back. Got with somebody else and never came back. And back then, they weren't allowed to work, so they'll leave the kid and their mama high and dry. That's where the alimony and child support came from. Mm-hmm. And as time went on, as you see, people are more unmarried and having kids out of wedlock. And the courts realized that it was a lucrative business. So it was, like I say, it wasn't about the benefits of the kid. It became a moneymaker. That's why it's a $51 billion corporation per year. So it wasn't a benefit for us at all. Not at all. Okay.
Let me do this before I ask my next question. Shout out to my brother, Aunt James. That's my brother out of Phoenix. I want to just take a number of any of you brothers in the chat right now that are on child support or know somebody on child support that cannot see their children. Press 1. I'm gonna repeat. I want to just see. I want to test out, Mr. Palmer. Not to call you a liar or nothing like that, right? But we go just see right now. How many of you brothers are in the chat that know somebody? You're on child support, or you know somebody on child support that cannot see their kid. Press number 1. Let's count them up right now. Okay, press 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I gave 9, 10. Wow.
Count me as a 1, 2, bro.
My big bro K-Zag. I see that boy got the leather hat on. Look at boy. I know you hiding that hat and that jacket, nigga. Boom, 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 boom. What up, brother Aki? It's good to see you, brother. Me, Bomb Wick.
See, there you go. There you go.
Boom.
Me.
Boom, brother Shannon. Bro, you better tuck that gold chain in for the child support. Come get it, nigga.
Repo that bad boy.
Keep it techie. Wow. So a lot of guys are going through this. Let me ask you this, man. Because I mean, we do know that there are deadbeat dads out there. Because I call Future a deadbeat dad, but I do know that there are brothers out there that can't see their children. I know this for a fact, and I be going in on the motherfuckers too. Like I got some videos coming down the pike. You have black men and men in general that are paying. I mean, I seen dudes on your page going to. I kid you not. I gotta do videos on this. Brothers going to their kids' graduation, and their families are telling them to leave.
Bro.
Brothers are crying.
Bro,
like kids can't want to see their kids.
Bro, you think that's something? I got a video on Instagram and Facebook. A brother in New York was alienated from going to his daughter's wake. You hear me?
Wow.
Going to the wake. Couldn't even go to the funeral, man. Alienated from going to the funeral. His family and their family, they blocked the casket. The baby mama Ted's grandmother, the baby mama Ted's, the whole family blocked the casket. The little girl was 9 years old, died of some type of cancer. And he didn't find out she died till after the fact. And he had a court order where he was allowed to go to view the body, and they still alienated him. And the police was there, blocked it off, and what ended up happening, they put everybody out. I got the video, man. It was like a 20-minute video, man. I'm telling you, this is real. And the sad part about it, when you talk about this, many will sit back and say, oh, you just you a deadbeat. You don't want to be a father. You just making excuses. All you got to do is go to court and get what you want, and you'll get it. It don't work that simple. But that's just excuses. A lot of people want to deflect, especially these baby mama terrorists, and they support us. And these blue pill simps out there too. You know what I'm saying? It's real. I mean, it's real. And to be honest with you, I used to say, yeah, that deadbeat dads, and you know, I feel like this they always deadbeat moms though. Who alienate the father from going to a funeral? Only a baby mama Terrace would. Miss the burial and everything, bro.
I've seen, and shout out to because for me, like as a guy that don't, I believe that you have children.
Yes, I do.
You do, okay. A lot of brothers like me, and it's kind of hard when you know in the sector of the manosphere to create content for a lot of different type of guys because I don't have kids. So you know, I guess nigga, I'm still too ugly or something. Don't want nobody want to give me none. But you know, I don't. It's hard for me to relate. But when I go to the F child support page, and I heard Steven Jackson's video, I'm now seeing a different. I mean, I knew something like this was existing, but then let me just say this, right? I saw a video of this brother where you posted it, and I'm gonna do a response to it. The brother, his daughter was doing something wrong.
Oh yeah.
He took the girls. He said, "Give me your cell phone because you on punishment."
She wouldn't clean up the house. She wanted to clean up or something, and she refused to do it. Yeah.
Right. I think the daughter was visiting him and his current girlfriend. And what ended up happening was she would start calling him a bitch. She started calling him you ugly, fuck you, nigga, and whatever.
13 years old.
13 years old.
Yep.
Then she got in contact with her mother. Her mother called the police.
The baby mama Terrace mother called the police on him. And he did a Facebook Live.
Right. Yep. Sent the police over to the house. And then at the house, you know, they tell her the man beating on the girl, which was not true. You know, totally
not at all. Not at all.
And then he said something that was very important, which is what Steven Jackson said toward the end of his Instagram video. She said, when I'm spending money on my daughter, all of a sudden she loves me. I'm daddy and everything.
Love you everything, bro.
Right. And he just said he took her to, I don't know if it's the Ichiban, some expensive restaurant he took her to with his girlfriend. She was all cool. And then Steven Jackson said the same thing. His baby mamas only have problems when they need money. Do you think that a lot of these
that's what it's all about, bro?
And their mothers. Okay.
You said what, bro?
Go ahead. I'm sorry. No.
No, I'm saying that's what. No, I was just saying that's what they all about.
Okay.
Oh, somebody else on?
No. It's only two.
Oh,
us two.
Oh, no, I was just saying that's what they mostly all about, the money. They don't care about their kid. It's control, man. Most baby mama Terrace have kids for the wrong reason. They either have it because, you know, for attention, a shield, a weapon, financial. You know what I'm saying? Even to have somebody they can control and manipulate to be like them. So it's different factors, man. And it's real. And the unfortunate part, that man you was talking about, he got equal parenting time, and they was married, he got divorced, and that's what I'm saying. A lot of people say, well, do it the right way and get married and all that, blah blah blah. That don't mean nothing either. There's many men that I know that got married, got divorced, paying child support, and still don't see their kids, or their kid is so manipulated that he washed his hand and move on, which I suggest is better do that to go trying to kill somebody. So It ain't worth it. You know what I mean? The girl, 13-year-old, called him type of bees and stuff. Because I told him I'd have kicked the ass out the house. You can't come back here. Because that ain't, you don't, no kid dictate your household. You know what I mean? But he refused to give up. But that because of the manipulation, I know where it comes from, the manipulation from the baby mama Terrace mother.
Right.
You know?
Shout out to Brother Marty. He said he was paying $625 a month for 2 kids plus medical and dental in Minnesota. I have 2 younger girls, but I have full custody.
Okay, that's good. He got custody.
Highlight this comment, right? Faith says, I wish we could hear the other side of the story. Men are always making the women look crazy to other people to hide their own fuckery. Are there two sides to this story?
It's always two sides, but the thing about it is he recorded on the live. I mean, what's there to try to? I mean, you could hear the other side, but I mean, which I don't mind listening to the other side, but
Right.
a lot of these baby mama terrorists will sit back and call him all types of deadbeats and low lives. He ain't trying to be none. He run with child support. They don't. But see, when it comes to that, they don't want to hear the man's side. See, when they say that, it's just that's what it is. They don't want to hear the man's side. When he try to explain, they tell him, man, get the hell out of here. You a deadbeat. You whatever she said. But see, when a man expresses what's going on with his life down, it's time to hear the other side of the story. See, and that's another reason why I say men, we have to speak up, bring awareness, come together. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't pay us no attention. They don't take us seriously because we don't come together as one. You know what I mean? We have to come together, bring awareness, because there's so many guys that wouldn't say nothing, yet he getting criticized and getting treated bad. And I know a lot of brothers, their own mama go against them, not because he's doing wrong, because he's calling out the BS. And I told him, I said the reason why she's against what you're doing because she was a baby mama terrorist. I said that's why your daddy went around, or that's why your daddy washed his hand and moved on. I said, and a lot of guys will tell me that they don't get along with their mother today because they realize from their experience, or when they finally talk to their father, or what she was doing all the time.
Let me talk about this real quick, because one of the videos, right, and that you posted, I've been going through your page quite frequently.
I appreciate it.
You posted a video that I was surprised, and I actually got, I like to come, on my page. I don't know if you see it. I like to roast up Derrick Jaxn. He's one of my favorite targets. Like anybody knows, and I used to get roasted. I used to ask him, sitting like, man, why y'all roasting him? But there's some people I love coming for. I love coming for Umar. Yeah. I love coming for motherfucking Derrick Jaxn. Yeah. I love going for Lonnie Love. Derrick Jaxn, but I got to give Derrick Jaxn props, and you did too. This brother recorded that this lady, okay, said that her baby daddy was sexually abusing the child. This is what she said.
Yep.
Just so she could get child support. And he recorded it. Why you lying on me?
Yep. And she said, like, because you won't give me no money.
Because you're not giving me no money. That's why you don't believe me? Go to this page. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, a lot of the stuff that y'all think that it's not both sides of the story. In these conversations, there are two sides of the story. And it's
always two sides. Right.
Yeah. You can hear what the lady is obviously like Ramil. Ramil Lamir did a story on this dude. The girl put false rape charges on the guy. And the way he got out of it was he recorded her saying, like, baby, why you lying on me? She's like, because I want to be with you and you don't want to take me back. And so I have to do this. Got free. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Keep It Techie, Control Your Seed. The child
but then, bro, they'll say he the bad guy for filming it. They'll say he the bad guy for recording it. Why would you do that? Yeah, seriously. That's crazy. It's crazy. He wrong. And like you say, she got off free. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Right.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, bro. No, she gonna get charged.
Let me say this. Keep it Techie, Control Your Seat. The child support system is bad, but you open that door when you sleep with random chicks. Shout out to brother Keep It Techie. Go ahead, brother. No, go ahead.
Say his thing about that. See, if you go on my page, it's a lot of fathers that was married.
Okay.
They had kids by one woman. Mm-hmm. Everybody who not everybody, most people I talk to on my Instagram are not guys who don't have jobs. They have businesses. They independent. They hold their own weight. They got books. They got a good lifestyle, and they're alienated for seeing their kids. It's not all, and a lot of them was divorced. Some was in a relationship for a long term. So it's not always, well, it was a oopsie and I met her at the club and I was drunk, or I had a one night stand, or we was just messing around. See, people need to stop with the assumptions. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys are married. A lot of guys was in relationships, and for whatever reason, it went this way. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men are on child support for failed relationships, not because he didn't want to be a father. Because if he was in a relationship, he was being a good dad. Why, when y'all break up, he don't want to be a father? That don't make no sense. So I don't entertain when people say, well, you shouldn't have stick your thing up in her because you know the whole situation. You're just assuming that that's what is the oopsie. I made a mistake. My bad. Nah, it ain't like that. That's the stuff that I hear when I post my postings, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm running for child support. I'm a deadbeat. And I tell everybody, I'm sure is running for child support. I am a deadbeat. I admit that I'm a low life. But since I admit my faults and I can't get no lower than a deadbeat, let's talk about these baby mama tears alienating and putting me in on child support for the wrong reasons. And let's talk about that. Then everybody want to turn their heads. See, a lot of people are full of shit when it comes to this.
Yeah.
And you'll learn from you. You know what, bro? Another thing, you'll learn from individuals. Like, you'll be surprised when you talk to certain people, whether it's your mom, your sister, your friend, when you talk about this, on how it'll go left. You know what I mean? For the things they make excuses and condone. You never know unless you have this type of discussion, bro. For real.
Mm-hmm. It seems like Mr. Palmer is ready for these debates. I like how you answer these rebuttals with no no digs, or you stick straight to the topic at hand, and you don't. Cause some niggas would be like, bitch, something like that. But you respond accordingly, and rebuttal is so smooth to anything that anybody's saying about this. You have a quick comeback, and it's like you actually been studying this, and
exactly.
Your page, you're expert because you deal with so many different guys' stories. So the way you responded to these arguments, man, is like, you have a lot of knowledge on situations. Go ahead.
I learned as I go, and also, I'm not a blue pill. I'm not an emotional simp. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of emotional guys out here that jumps the gun. We as men have to be thinkers and not reactors. You know what I'm saying? And like I told you, when I tell everybody else, we have to change the laws in our mind. Ain't no sense in getting out. And I tell guys, well, like for example, they'll say, baby mama Terrence wanted me to do X, Y, Z. I cussed out. For what? Don't even respond. If you see that she ain't lying, you see your kid, she only talk to you about junk, she's playing a game, why even waste your time? Baby mama Terrence no different than coronavirus. Go isolate yourself. Stay away, get your mask on, because you don't want that infection to destroy you on the inside. Stress, blood pressure, diabetes, and everything else, man. And there's a lot of people who disagree with what I was doing, but after we had a good conversation, they saw where I was coming from. They didn't go off the sign F child support. See, a lot of people judge the book off the cover. Oh, you supporting deadbeats. Now, if I hear about a real deadbeat, I'm calling them out. So it's not about supporting deadbeats. So I don't have time to be getting emotional and arguing back and forth or FUB and all that stuff, because it might be a misunderstanding. So I'm not going to, and also I'm not going to entertain that, because you got simps that sit back and make excuses for them too. Project of single mothers. So I don't have time to do all that. I'm on a different mission. You know what I mean? Right. I can't do that, bro. I saw that in your last live when everybody was, arguing and calling each other nigga and all that. I ain't got time for that, bro.
Yeah, that's the rumble.
I do that for fun, but some serious, I can't be like that. But fun, yeah. Serious, no. Nah.
Okay. Shout out to brother Ask with Allen. So as O'Shea says, let's try to build something here. What should the system look like? Okay, we're gonna deal with this, right? But I want to just say this because the brother's from Canada, right? And I want to say this. Let me kind of go back.
Problems out there too.
Yeah, because some brothers from I have most brothers that follow me are subscribed to my page, rather, I would say, are from obviously the African Americans from the United States. And then the second biggest group come from the United Kingdom.
Yeah, exactly. Let's talk about Brazil. I got Brazilian too on my page. Yeah, Brazilian too. Yeah.
I want to talk about the video because the video that I posted today of the Somalian chick was actually a straight rip from your page. This lady, because sometimes Canadian accents sound like American accents. From us, we don't know a Canadian accent. But a lot of brothers was talking about that the chick today was from Canada. Now, with your knowledge, how does the child support system work in Canada?
Okay, now I only learned this because on the F Child Support page on Facebook, I talked to cats from UK, Canada, as well as what was the other country? I want to say it was a European country. They all run the same. Um, Gender bias, um, a woman's country or a woman's state is the same way. Even though they doing alienation, they using the money, the kids are being neglected and so on. They treat them just as bad as us. When I first started, I thought it was basically a United States thing. No, it's a worldwide thing. Whoever deal with child support. I was even surprised to hear about Brazil, a third world country that deals with child support. You know what I mean? So they get screwed the same way. Australia, that's what it was. Australia. Um, they get screwed all around just as much as we do. It's no difference. No difference. It's the same. So it's worldwide, bro. It's all the same.
Let me shout out to Time Bandit. We're gonna go back to Brother Ashworth Allen. You gotta be cool with your chick's family when she ain't listening to you. She gonna listen to her pops, her mom, her favorite cousin, sister, a village. Let me go back to Brother Ashworth Allen's page. What should the child support system look like in your opinion?
To be honest with you, in my opinion, it's not gonna happen because it's a money game. But what I believe, especially married couples, I'm gonna start with the married couples. If you married, had a kid, I think it should automatically be 50-50 equal parenting, unless it's negotiated that, hey, I don't want 50-50 or whatever. It should automatically be 50-50 equal parenting. Even guys who been in their kids' lives from day one, that's not married, it should be equal parenting unless you have a reason, a probable cause why this person shouldn't get equal parenting. It's a lot of the judges is not going to lose their money because if the government don't get paid, if the courts don't get paid, they don't get paid, they don't have a job. So it's their job to bring the money. I know a brother that got equal parenting and he paid $2.90 a month in child support. That's how greedy that the government is. He paid $2.90 in child support because he make a tad bit more than the mother. 50-50 equal parenting, he paid $2.90. That's how greedy he is a month. Now, make that make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are brothers or fathers that's paying child support who got equal parenting time that pays $300 or $400 because he make more than she does.
Mm-hmm.
That don't make no sense. But I believe equal parenting should be first order unless you can prove otherwise. He's too far or he's neglectful or whatever, or she, however, they go for both party on that one. I mean, I don't, because it's a few women that's on my page that pay child support that's also alienated. I call them a baby daddy terrorist, but like I tell them, I made this for men mostly because the majority of men are the one who non-custodial and on child support. But there's a few women on there that's getting the short end of the stick as well. Mm-hmm. But it's majority of us men.
Let me shout out to Brother Marty Robinson for the $10. Thank you for everybody with the good coronavirus donations. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, brother. Keep it techie. Thank you, my brother. So there were none of those signs that she was a terrorist before. I'm just asking. You want to answer that?
You know what? It's some where they overlooked it. But I'll tell you this: a lot of fathers a lot of fathers I talk to admit to where they messed up. They not just pointing a finger at her. They know where they messed up. Whether they saw the sign, didn't take heed to it, or they didn't. And some you really just don't know. Some people change. I know guys who told me that they didn't change till they got pregnant, or they didn't change till they had the baby.
Yeah.
So I mean, but yeah, you got some that knew what they was getting themselves into and chanced it because they thought it could change them. I mean, it's no different from a woman that get with a guy who, a Pookie or Ray, she thought she could change him, and he was going that route at first, but then he decided to jump ship. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it ain't just men just picking the wrong thing. You got women that pick the wrong guy. They have a kid with that guy, and he actually run away not trying to be a father. It goes that way too. So I mean, the problem I have with that is it should go both ways. When a guy pick wrong, is he get what he deserve. When a woman pick wrong, well, she didn't know no better. You know, she made a just a unwise decision. You know what I mean? It's a difference, and that's the problem now. Everybody want equal this and equal opportunity, but they don't want the equal penalties and equal comeback. You know what I mean? They
Right.
want to be. They all of a sudden want to get pat on the back. We can't get pat on the back. It's just, hey, it is what it is. That you gotta eat it. You know what I mean? And it's bull, bro. Straight bullshit, bro.
Let me shout out to Kwame X. Follow the Money People's Google State matching funds and incentive payments. Let me just shout this out real quick, man. Starting tomorrow, the support service handling fees go up to $8 in Arizona. Damn, how you gonna go up during coronavirus, man? Keep it taking again. All I'm saying is protect yourself to avoid it. Appreciate you on that. But Mr.
I
Porter, let me
agree.
do this, man, because I want to also, before we gonna rock for some other time, but keep it going. But I want to also, man, I know you just coming on, but you do have a YouTube page that's going to eventually become. Hold on one second. So, guys, I want you guys to do a favor, right? Because I want to get the brother on the YouTube producing content. He's already on Facebook, but we want to turn this particular page onto the new Fuck Child Support page. So what I'm asking for all the brothers, because obviously he has really, really good content, man. It's gonna shock you. We want the brother to be able to come on, and you know what I'm saying, we're trying to bring as many black men into the business that we can, right? Y'all know I'm very big about bringing brothers into the YouTube business, into the monetization of their content. I'm really big on that. And we don't really have a person in our sector that really deals. Well, we have some guys like, Brother Chris out in Detroit, but I think he's busy doing a lot of different things. We don't really have somebody in this space that deals with this strictly. And that's something that we do in the manosphere spaces, in the black manosphere. So what I want guys to do, we want to help them getting monetized, right? So we want to because his page already has 122,000 on Facebook that's following him. But I would like to get him 100 subscribers and start him off. And then hopefully by the end of this week, we can get him to 1,000 subs before he produces his first video. But I want you brothers to basically subscribe and hit the bell on the channel, okay? Every man that's watching my video, let's help the brother get into the business, because he's doing what he's doing on this Fuck Child Support page for free. He don't even get paid for that, all right?
Nope.
So all the videos, all the time that he's spending on that, he's doing that. He's not even getting monetized for it. So imagine if we can give brothers more of an incentive to create this kind of content, they can get paid for their message. So I would like to, like I said, bring more black men into the business of getting monetized for their content so that it can grow, right? Because then, that's how brothers can get studios, brothers can get podcasts. All of this is what you brothers do by just supporting. And supporting is not always, you giving the super chat or whatever, but supporting is, getting the brother so that the brother can be in a position to get money, okay? And a lot of times that's with sharing the content and, let's do it. So what I want to do is make sure you brothers, thank you for subscribing, Brother Space Pirate. Thank you, Brother Bahama. Thank you, Brother Flawed. Thank you, Brother Rostas. Aunt James. Uncle Tony, thank you, brother. Dane Christopher. So he doesn't really know how YouTube, the platform on here works. So we want to help him out. Let's see what we got here. And then we're going to also get you guys to go follow him on Instagram. We got 30 subscribers. Okay. So that's not good enough. All right. We need more than 30. 1,000 is what we're trying to do. Okay. So let's go ahead and subscribe. All people hit the bell over there. All people hit the bell. All right. So we want to go ahead and do that. And then also, let's talk about, man, what are your goals with this, with your page? What do you want to achieve with the Fuck Child Support page and your the work that you want to do on YouTube and all that? What do you plan on getting accomplished?
My goal, this page is not for people that's going through the situation, because I have brothers on the page who fought and got custody, fought and got equal parenting, who some get along with the child's mother, who's not a baby mama terrorist, but they understand what men go through or what have been through. And then I got brothers that don't even have kids. And it's also to spread it to the youth, you know what I'm saying? So they don't fall in this situation. And that also comes with, like I say, change the law in our mind. Because just because the laws don't change with the courts, don't means we don't change the laws in our mind, which is love ourselves, do for ourselves, exercise ourselves. We know what I'm saying, we become alphas. We become less emotional. We take that red pill. You know what I'm saying? We focus on having a change of I'm trying to make a change of be more of, like I said, a thinker instead of a reactor. You know what I'm saying? Have a higher standard. See, if you got a higher standard, you're not gonna get with just anybody. You're gonna peep that person's lifestyle, their family, or them as a person, conversation, everything else. Then you won't have to bother dealing with any type of future baby mama terroristic acts. So we have to change ourselves in order to make change. We ain't got to worry about no child support because we already know not to try to put your thing in every female that's out there. And I do agree with the person says. You have to be careful who you sleep around with, of course. But at the same time, you don't know. But by us being more of a free thinker, you will know. And the future goal with the platform is eventually get it monetized to the point where I'm doing a nonprofit to help fathers in some type of way, whether if it's knowledge or doing public speaking. It really need to be out there. Like I said, it's not just for guys who's going through it. It's for guys who's not going through it, who don't want to go through it. You know what I mean? It's for females. It's for everybody who believe that this system is wrong and it need to change. And we come together as one, just like the Me Too was able to build, just like the alphabet community, they was able to build. Now they took it serious. They above us. You know what I'm saying? Because they took them serious. They came as a whole. And now the politicians side with them just because they want their vote. It's the power. We got to come as a whole. So that's my overall goal. We come together as one. You know what I'm saying? To change the law in our mind, brother.
Okay. And then let me also do this for brothers who are on Facebook actively. I want also you brothers, because most of this work is done on Facebook. The page is there. So you can go to this page, right? That's facebook.com is FCK Child Support. You have that. And then for you brothers that are on, so that's on Facebook.
Yeah.
And then for you brothers that are on Instagram is at FCK Child Support, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And one of the things that I'm starting to do, man, because even me, I try to do the some of the business shows and stuff like this. I do know that a lot of times as a brother with no children, it's hard for us to specialize in content that don't affect us. But I do want to say I will be doing more child support content on my channel. I believe I'm seeing the work that the brother is doing. I think that we do need more knowledge on this. And and warn. Sometimes we want to warn our brothers before it's just but so that you don't make a mistake.
Exactly. Don't do the mistakes that we did. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. It's about the future.
Right.
It's about the future. It ain't just about us present people.
Right. So we want to also educate before you make a mistake. Let me basically go back to Brother Ask with Alan. Serious question. Should sperm be considered property until a fetus can react to stimuli? How do you advance the argument responsibility should not be born if you didn't want a child?
I kind of don't understand it. Can you repeat it again?
So basically, should a sperm be considered property, right? Basically, for fetus reaching stimuli, like, being born, you know what I'm saying? How do you advance the argument you shouldn't be born if you didn't want the child? So basically, the sperm, it should be your property, not hers, right?
I got what you're saying. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Check this out. A true story. Y'all can Google it. You could type in a doctor. This was in Chicago. I used to work at Cook County Hospital. She's still a big doctor up there. Let me tell you what she did. And it went all the way to the Supreme Court. She gave the guy head, right? And what she did, she took his sperm, saved it, and later on injected herself with it and got pregnant and took it for child support. and she got it. He went all the way and fought to the Supreme Court, and the argument was, even though he told her that she stole my sperm. He did not know it was through oral sex, and they told him the fact of the matter, it don't matter. It's still your child. They did DNA as your child, so you must pay child support. So he paid $800 something a month. So technically, it should be your sperm, but the courts don't see it like that. They look at it as your kid. Whether matter of fact, it's some stories that I post on Instagram and Facebook where a woman raped a 15-year-old, a grown teacher raped a 15-year-old underage kid, and guess what? She put him on child support, and guess what? He got to pay it.
Can you send that to me?
Yeah, I'll send it. I gotta find it. It was some months ago.
Both of those,
Yeah.
the judge and I'm
Now the one on the doctor, I never posted yet. I'm gonna post it, but I'm gonna send you the link because it went all the way to the Supreme Court in Illinois, and he lost. They didn't care. That's why I say they don't care. It's a money game. They don't care. They don't care. It's your kid. And like I say, she was charged. The teacher was charged with sexual assault or whatever, underage and all that. Put him on child support. He was 15. She was in her 20s. He on child support. Now is it his fault? Because when a woman get raped and everything and he underage, he go to jail. This brother, he reporting everything. He on child support. See, that's what I'm saying. It's deep, man. It's deep. See, the reason why I say F child support, because that's the core of all this situation that go on, because it's all about that money. And it's situations like this that people don't know or they don't want to talk about. Now he got raped at 15 by a grown woman and he's paying child support.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor get head with a condom on, and she saves it, inserting herself, got a baby by him. And he didn't know nothing about it till after the fact. Child support. And this is not a person that's on link or low life, because a baby mama Terrence could be a baby mama Terrence with a degree, with a good job, career, and everything else. So don't think that a baby mama Terrence, somebody that don't have none, a low life. Baby mama Terrence come in all forms: money, color, religion, accent. It doesn't matter. Yeah, because she makes over $400,000. Right, she makes over. This doctor make over $400,000 a year, and she get $800 something a month in child support.
Wow.
Baby mama Terrence. A doctor baby mama terrorist, professional baby mama terrorist. It's real, bro. And that's what I say. And y'all wouldn't know about it because ain't nobody talking about it. And the reason why I knew about it because I worked there at the time. See, it's real. This stuff is real out here, man. Who would have thought?
Wow.
Seriously. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's wild. So I'm gonna continue to put it out there. I'm gonna be the one on the front line. I'm running for child support, deadbeat, low life, and I'm gonna keep doing this, exposing these baby mama terrorists, this unjust system. So people hate me. People call me a deadbeat, run for child support all the time. So I just keep running.
Do you get any threats?
Nah.
No, not yet. Okay.
No, I haven't not yet. That's when I know I'm really doing something. I get called a deadbeat, low life. Low life running for child support. And I tell everybody, yeah, I am. I'm running for child support. I'm a low life deadbeat. I said, but I'm still gonna suppose.
Oh man. Can y'all hear him? I don't. Did we lose him? I think we might have lost him. But let me do this, brothers. Make sure, because we got 55 subscribers. We want to help the brother get his content up. Like I said, man, we gotta bring. There you go, brother. We gotta bring more brother. Thank you, baby, with your big breasts. Thank you, uppity.
You stupid. You stupid.
Don't meet to me with them. My brother out of Memphis. This is my man. I tell you, look, the brother's that's been with me for a long time. No matter how much bullshit I be talking, them brothers are still sticking with me. Brother Cornelius Edwards, Mike Clemens. You know, brother Omega, Ramil, them brothers been with me since the day one. And brother Tony, he becoming the OG over here. I want to thank you, brothers. And like I said, man, we want to help. Let me tell you, brother, something. For the big game, we got to bring more black men like this into the business, okay? Because everybody is getting monetized. You know, brothers are talking about Hotepping and Shazabayan. You got the white supremacy and whatever being monetized. Niggas talking about dreads and barbers. This is information black men need this. We gotta bring these content creators into the business. It's my business to bring them into the business. I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of times it's black men, and the reason why we can't get anywhere is because we have brothers that have the talent and they already showing us that they can produce the content. But it's up to us to get them monetized. Okay, right. I'm gonna talk about this. It's up to us to bring these brothers. And the brother was telling me, I won't call him names. The brother was telling me he was reaching out to a bunch of other YouTubers before, and he got discouraged, you know, because he wanted to, you know, get his message out there. He's already doing things on Facebook, but he's trying to reach out to bigger YouTubers, and people was ignoring him. And when I heard that, I'm not as big as other people, but it's my business to get these kind of brothers that's already producing the content that we don't have. It's my business to get them monetized. And all of you niggas need to stop what the fuck you doing right now, and you need to go over and subscribe to this motherfucking channel. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing, all right? The white boys in the white manosphere, they have a lot more shit because they got money. And there's nothing for you. And y'all know I produce videos every goddamn day. Y'all niggas know how, I'll tell you, in this sector is a lot harder to make money than it is in other sectors. And one of the reasons why is because we don't we lose the black guys to the white manosphere because they support them. And see, here we got a brother that's been doing this stuff. He got a, you know, audience full of black men. He been reaching out. You know, we don't want our, you know, when they start producing for the greater audience, you get mad. Well, you ain't doing this for us. But see, this is why we got it. This is why I'm telling black men all the time. Bring the brothers into the business. It's your responsibility. And now you can do that by subscribing. You ain't got to do that. You know, donations is cool. Like Tangeray, we understand that. Some niggas ain't got it right now. Okay. But I expect by the time this show is over to have 100 subscribers for this brother. I don't expect nothing less than that. Anybody listening to the sound of my voice, you should subscribe. I'm going to put this link on the beginning of the content, pinned to the top. Let me say this real quick. Oh, shit, here's my Hall of Game topic. Black men rather buy a personal private jet than give their employees salaries and healthcare during the... What the hell? Who did this, Tangeray? Please tell me. Email me about this, but I want to see. I'm not going to be on YouTube all the time, so I want to see brothers to come into the content, social media business, get monetized, make money, and then brothers can make documentaries. Brothers can get funding. You know, a lot of times we can get funding by just you watching shit.
That's true.
You ain't even gotta spend no money. We can get funding by you niggas just watching the video. Trust me, I've done it a lot this month. You know, all you niggas got to do is watch. Okay. Brothers can get, you know, by you watching, we can invest and get computers. We can hire people. We can do that. It comes off of just you watching. You know what I'm saying? The donations is extra, but we want to get brothers monetized. And then once we get this kind of content monetized, we can get more power. We can have meetups. We can do things. We have more money to put into the business. We can do things. We can grow. But it starts with you. Brother Road to 5, the more that speak up, the better. You inspire me, start a channel. Yeah, all you niggas start a channel, man. Like I said, this brother been going around 122,000 subscribers on Facebook, building this content. He been reaching out to YouTubers and stuff when nobody holler at the brother, right? And he got discouraged. Go ahead and tell him, man. You ain't got to call the names, but tell him how he's like, man, I don't think I'm tired of reaching out. Tell him about that.
Oh, brother. Yeah. I reached out to quite a few of the ones that say let's network and talk about child support and other situations related to it. And then when I reach out, you know, either they'll respond back and say, I'm good on that, or they don't respond back at all. But I know they see it because, see, I realize a lot of people is watching my page, known and unknown. They're not saying nothing, but they watching. Because I seen some people with their platform take one of my videos and put it on their page. So they know I'm out here. So, you know, I don't know what the reason is, but I didn't worry about it. Finally, I was like, forget it. I'll just do it all on my own and build on my own. I feel good doing it now. So, can nobody say, okay, I had to hold his hand? So You know, I
Right.
didn't stop. I didn't stop.
Right.
Got discouraged, but I wasn't gonna stop. And I appreciate you, bro, because a friend of mine from New York, when I was on that, when you talking about me that time, some days ago, she told me she's like he missed you because she was she a huge fan, and her name Claudia, and I went on there and I didn't know you had a YouTube page. I didn't know. You know, I see you on Field from the Vibe. I mean, I call it Vibe Show, but African diaspora. So I'm like, oh, okay. And I hear a lot of people say talk to you, but I don't know how to reach out to them, so I never did. But I
Okay.
appreciate you. You actually already knew. You actually already knew. You know what I'm saying about my platform before I even talked to you. Matter of fact, found out we was actually friends on Facebook. Didn't know it.
Right. Right.
Didn't even
Right.
know it. Yeah. So small world, you know, and I appreciate you.
Right. Right. Thank you, Brother Chief Rocka. And peace, O'Shea and Mr. Palmer. Also, there are cases where boyfriends are misled. Girlfriend is on the pill for a minute, stop taking the pill without telling the boyfriend. Relationship fizzles because of this. That's true.
Exactly. Yeah, that's facts. That's
So
facts.
we want to again, like I said, guys. I'm in, you know, my time difference and my sleep mechanism has been a little different. Like right now, I tried to do a lot of Hall of Games. I'm behind on some collabs right now. I know some brothers want to do collaborations with me. I will get to all of them. I owe Keep It Techie and Gabe. We supposed to do. I don't know. I might do it after this, but a Hall of Game. My editor, man, he cooked these these African beans, and now opposed to me actually, Mr. Paul was do a show earlier, nigga, and I was so tired, nigga. I ate these beans. It was so good, nigga, and he
I understand.
put that Moose 70 sauce on them beans, nigga, because you know we on lockdown, we on curfew, nigga. He gave me them curfew beans, nigga. I was so tired, nigga. I had to lay down, nigga. I was, whoo.
I bet you did. I got some beans. I'm gonna go on to some red beans and cornbread. So I'm gonna go on do the same thing. I understand.
And then niggas be farting it up, nigga, when that nigga them red beans, boy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No.
Oh my God. Oh,
Exactly.
oh shit.
Exactly.
I forgot. I forgot. You know, I finally got that niggeritis down here, player, and I was struggling. You know, the God is not through with me, but all the brothers that want to work with me in April, I'm gonna get all my collabs done. You know, like I said, I'm producing content for the Phil Scott show right now. I'm working with Brother Phil with his channel. I'm working with the on my personal channels. I got my own personal things I'm doing daily. I got an exam preparing for. When I go back, I'm busy every day, right? I'm working with look, brother, listen, I work every day. Okay,
sure do.
Every day. You know, we got
I'm witness to
people
that.
be training every day. So I'm working all the time, man. So like, niggas think that when you do YouTube content, you don't work. Nigga, this is a job.
Well,
okay?
They say I'm running for child support. Ain't no different.
Yeah, man. Tell them, man. Putting the content up is not easy. Faith knows.
No.
Faith was a YouTuber for a minute, had a few thousand subscribers. This shit is not easy. This nigga YouTube is hard.
Facebook is hard. Instagram is hard. I can imagine about YouTube. I can imagine.
Nigga, this is hard, and you niggas are cheap. So to
right.
make some money, nigga, you gotta put 32 videos up a day, nigga. You niggas don't
exactly.
You niggas are cheap, nigga.
Exactly, bro. That's facts, man. It's crazy.
So, this is a real job, man. You gotta come up, but I gotta shoot some videos right now for you ungrateful ass niggas. So, but anyways, man, I do appreciate you, brothers. We're gonna try to get our brother monetized in April. We're gonna bring him back, and we're gonna keep trying to push his channel up. Keep bringing. I want to tell all you black men something. Keep bringing black men into the business. Okay, I'm gonna tell you one thing before we go. White people, and me and Brother Phil talk about this all the time. The white YouTubers are always working.
Yes, sir.
The time. They collaborate
together too. Yep.
Even in the YouTube, like in a small sector like YouTube creators, where you have YouTubers who teach people how to YouTube. That's a very small sector because they create content for only YouTubers, right? So look at their market. Their market is only like 10 million people. And they collab all the time. And they have some of the biggest channels. Now, black men, we have a bigger market, 20-something million in USA. We got a market of brothers in UK and Canada and Africa. And our channels can't grow big at all because we don't help each other. And this is a whole part. And a lot of you brothers gotta understand, The more brothers we can bring into the business, the more money that we will have, the more money that we can monetize, the more brothers that, we can get studios and things like that. I don't ask money for studios and all that. I had to work my ass off, but I'll tell you this. We got to bring more black men into this business. Social media content creating business is a good business. And we want brothers, because some brothers are trucking right now, right? And some brothers are doing tech. But this business part-time could help brothers out a lot. And brothers got talent like Mr. Palmer. We want brothers to get into the business. So anyways, we want you brothers. Thank you, Brother Cornelius Edwards, always out of Memphis. And part-time St. Louis, I believe, right? Him and Brandon. Thank you, my brother. And he's out there, one of the trucking, my trucking brothers, right? I want to shout out to you brothers that's been trucking brothers in the health system, in the tech system. We thank you for keeping the world together. We know that some of these women don't want to work right now, but
yep, I quit my nursing job. I couldn't deal with it. My asthma. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, man, it's and to be honest, we know that there are women that are working. I'm not, we don't want to. We know that, right? But the brothers like Cornelius Edwards, I can tell you right now, Cornelius Edwards is on them streets. I know right now Cornelius Edwards on the motherfucking truck. I know Cornelius Edwards, he in the truck. He ain't in no quarantine. He getting that money right now.
My man.
So shout out to all you brothers. Any last words, brother?
Hey, I appreciate you and everybody that listened, and we had a good dialect. I'm gonna be around. I ain't going nowhere. And hey, let's build, man. Let's build and grow.
All right. So like I said, in April, our goal is to help our brother to get we got 74 subscribers for him. Hopefully it's going to jump up at the end of the show. I'm going to keep pushing the word out. So we want by the end of April, we can get our brother monetized and posting his content on YouTube. And, Faith, Faith a trucker too. We know you working, boo. Faith always got to have something to say.
Oh, she a trucker too? That's what's up.
Faith just be over here talking a lot of shit every day. I mean, just.
That's cool. I like shit talkers.
She just
I talk my shit too.
I don't even know. And Faith content when she was producing on her channel, it was so the opposite of this what I do. But Faith loves to be over here just to be the she kind of like how Taz, he kind of take the opposite angle a little bit.
Yeah.
That's Faith. Faith is okay. Just for the just for the bullshit, and maybe y'all remember watching Faith channel. Faith was real ruthless on her content, like on some it was how she come over here. I don't know, but she be over here all the time. Shout out to Faith. So, but the brother, I do thank you for coming on to the channel and sharing, the issue with the brother. We definitely gonna build it up. Hopefully by next week, and I'm gonna do some videos responding. And brother, I thank you for the work that you're doing on that page, family. I really appreciate you.
Hey, I thank you for the work you doing, man. I see a lot of good contact with you, and then especially when you on Phil's show as well, man. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, we try and brothers listen, and Phil, he started his channel way back in the day because of child support. So Phil, he know a lot about the child support system too. So so guys, keep subscribing. Child support is a problem, and we want to find solutions to it and let guys know what can happen. Keep supporting the brothers, keep supporting the content, brothers. And again, Mr. Palmer, I'm gonna hit you up on the good Facebook, and we might do another show tonight. This is the last day of the month. I do need you niggas money because I'm gonna be paying some bitches phone bills. Peace out, everybody. Thank you, Brother Palmer.
Yes, sir. Peace.